ono an ye de mana ono a Dr. Anto ono a na se bia kama na kramo ha production ono na LED leader of the production team one Ricardo Varas na Prince Bobome na mum said the sciatica expert 21st clinic say e bia wo ho edodo wo ye bibi na se wan kasa oni padua no se ensisi su ye emfa mawa na ado ani akire mo 21st clinic ho ene dia bibi dro be sa yade ahodo adi amao yade bia no akọ 21st clinic ayantimi ansa yade bia no akọ 21st clinic ayantimi ntu ase na yade ne fe ne sciatica ne de na rexi de Allah ye Radian Munyam say sciatica bien wa ako 21st clinica dabi sciatica na nyam kotudwase agina so ekoya pa ni abona to atwene sciatica ni nyati 21st clinic dia na odwane sciatica yade ne yade be ene yade eso onantu na aba na nkokom na ekọ to ase na veins ne twetwon watimi sampa ye cassette no nam kura na edene wonam na ho ewoso wonam na so anya ba bi antena entena eno ne efe ne sciatica eno na Dr. Blessed Foster Adaroma Kofar by 21st clinic wone na adwuma ye for na pamfo doctors and nurses esebre no muntu asɛmpa mu fini padua no so na jo ho enu achi no yesanse yade bia na hinta ni padua no no obedi bibiduro betu ase edi ama na kumase ya na soye no ewo ahwia overseas junction afa radio nchen wa opem obo aseso a o council quarters court junction nchen ope ena pim so Accra domi dwane mu domi market ho enwo ena ne branch ne ebiso Koforodua Cape Coast Takra di sunwane nkransa ene miamia bebre de se fanambai na fe 21st clinic mpanyimfo na no enim komo 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 fre na no nim komo na bibia enye kamama abe heba clinic mami abe wasebra na abibidro no onfantu yade asema odu kumase tano so apatapa new site ho na ubi hu no na osi anka nche ose oben apatapa junction so na odu a taxi drivers ne wo taxi rank no bisa se me pemami abe ayara sabia ba me na nyame nam so eyi nkonya nyame nam so echeba nyame nam so ma ya different sickle cell o tu ase no na hye no hina drivers no ebe kiro babia wo na ho na ukwa obe chance a wose momiamfe ho hye Awurade nsa Awurade una si muni nuabara mfa hanensa yade na yade na ba said oka said the dakwebu Jerusalem asore dan de nansasi no maminim de na adua bia ne ha biam de mensa beka no entu yade ahodo ase yade na mpa ode ne nsa kanwa yade ne se wo hen yade ne set say yade no ebeyira yade toto na an wosa bema obema ni so a wo sha boxer shorts kra ye hu hwe okwa obemano adrom kama eso edi amount enu achi abehe bar clinic ese enkanche se eba obema otadua no mu ayemre unyo oba na wasorosoro no umo oba entimi emmon nsa no wompa so emfifre entimi ensa no emiema mu apiafo a oba obetimi amount doping substance ebekoi edi amount enu achi no oba stomach ulcer bema stomach ulcer fibroid and help prostate problem enu achi no adebia bianoko abeheba clinic no muntu asema fe no 0243 3453 92 0243 3453 92 na 0506 460208 ofre na obejo so na bibia eso aye kama ensam ba ku mienu bia ya boabo no na wiei e de ebro o shootout dwumadi no so no yen sha sem free the Black Stars of Ghana head coach opanyina ya friend Chris Wooten na odin sempia tuja adeba kwa ebebo na baso ese ye local league ni de sase no center bia no nam ha nan wakasa dia fa adeba kwa eha Ghana ye Premier League no na yente de wose eha ye Premier League no.
Just a question for me. This is a question for every head coach in the last however many years. What there will always be is, of course, players that leave here to go and play predominantly in Europe. And this is something that's happened for, quite some time. And what's happened is that has generally gauged the national team, the Black Stars, that most of the squad has generally been from players that are playing abroad. This is always the challenge. This is the challenge, is for the local league, the Premier League, to be a level a competitive level enough that, you know, whoever the Black Stars coach is can look at games and can generally think there can be some players that can make the squad. It's not for me to judge or gauge the league because, you know, what am I gauging it against? You know, all I'm looking at is the quality of the players here, the players that I think could potentially be in any squad, not just.
Eno ayen sama Black Stars head coach Chris Wooten and to dwade all kan nyina no se wo hwe Ghana ye Premier League na je ba ko e hapa no players no esi ana okọ player bi unity a na okọ player bi unity a na okọ ade a ha ye Premier League ne pa na no chi no eno osa kasa ba the local players no se omuso akwanya no benya akwanya I'm
the head coach of the Black Stars, and with that comes a responsibility to pay a big interest in the local league. You know, there are two aspects of the players that we have. We have players that play in Europe. Some went very young. Some came from here very young and went from Europe. Some went to Europe from playing in the leagues here. That's one side. And then, of course, we have the local league and the talent in the local league. Obviously, what we always want to see is as much talent, as many good games, as many competitive games as
Eno and sama Black Stars head coach Chris Wooten edu tuja ma men kwa homa no so na mini enkomo mene Legon Cities Ghana Premier League club omo right back Abranta ye friend Suraj Kamal eni enkomo Suraj etay nyame adom boko ojide mapase no ma ekoye de Yada nyame ase awie de ye fe wo Sompa 93.1 FM Sukumas ye busa se afei na Ghana Premier League no wanya taste first and second game as a right back edema Legon Cities send experience na tie bin say u debut Premier League enie no send city
my father ada mazipo na no we are too now be our supporting we are and okay mistake is about 2 matches no by compared to the second division a different Korean more hard by and I'm coach and just say no more the a good acquaintance I'm not be I normal way.
Okay. Let's say bibia normal play yeni ni din komoi Suraj Yusuf Kamal from Tender Boot and Uramo Legon Cities as a right back. Na den esi ya enra Matama Accra Lions etimi asemu.
Make us a hard luck because no chances about getting a chance na ko think a try because in a lot of chance no even o man kata ko pass ball no be my 18 na ma make us a hard luck in na rent take the day
to eba sana being a new player of first season of Ghana Premier League mu na o kasa mu create a lot of chances na hard like am win no after the game send na mood no esiatie together with unu teammates ni nyina
as a new player let me feel bad because now we say you have the first match in the so in total so about we coaching kasa say league in sanity unyani na especially we by I think it didn't come down man there in able to next match no probably into next match no the
FM. Okay. Now so far sign up preparation to ahead of my next game amuni aduana bebo.
Normal because na resting day na resting I'm watching now. I could train and they on the coaches for the against Aduana.
You say Molusu my day 2 to Accra Lions move home against Aduana players na Kasaro after game Molusu ya mo prepare for Aduana do say munyi coaches ni share there mo didi mo nkomo senior players na fremo omo mo di nkomo ahead of the Aduana game no
we captain transit nkomo my own say like game bia ne dey approach no to need nkomo we be fa so I focus.
Okay.
They were again on game.
Suraj mami Musa say Legon Cities o first season ni e Premier League mu o say new player de ma Legon Cities na season ni be sha ase no players no nsembe na mpanyimfo no mo kan about target be no ma set the amamo.
So this is a young Wumpa conqueror. Now, I'm going so yeah, on my own, first before there was a fortunate company. And moreover, so a trial, I couldn't be on my because you know, from the more the more my you know, they have to focus member league in a good position. And
and also indicates a good position in the position bay.
I am first third and I first for the rotating account. I'm not sure patience I'm paying for the good come on. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now one kasa so target and say o first season of Premier League mu na was a Boma Legon Cities you know player as a right back or target partner say
the Diana that's make me a Premier League in my chamber bed. And I may compare me too much as well. I'm seeing the name of gonna come. The vampire say season local year no. I'm paying for no performance now. Among us after the Yama and among the Netherlands community national team call up Crampona near the
say wow tag and say we season in Kona when ya national call up.
That's right.
Okay. Now, being the right back in himself Ghana position back where na yenya players wa dempa number 2 sa right back one. Na Jena woka say we maintain be me afa so anya call up or Black Stars and na hwan so na role model. We are seeing na player be na wo hwe na o pese botu no right back na say player no.
Okay. Me call me na me say someone in target because always now me want to do this on some shit. And game so nya wo na be decide amount for the decide. See game na bonus for now no more performance now put no not so more shana say a be bo mo and so many na say call up no ba no o me frewa o mo chen. And as we from there so the be so money be ho I'm waiting after my afraid.
Okay. Suraj Yusuf Kamal. You better say a real brow J on the Dean Komo Kumase Sompa 93.1 Duma dia to the shootout so.
That's when it's made want to
Let's say a Legon Cities on my right back and your koya yeneno ekokodin komo concerning so far on one personal target and game Legon Cities boy to Accra Lions omo elusi the first season Ghana Premier League in from 10 doubled and what the ekoko remwa yene ko didi nkoma wakeka nsem bebre eso e di akire eno e di ete no na akomia the sports messiah atnase ewa ha yene no e baba be di nkoma ma bibia ye kama na abeta say oh kafra akomia te say nyame adumu wa
Yamiado. I don't find out as when you
set me throw a bet nana.
Because I mean, some company are now family.
So now me boy come here. I mean, nimde ya kurara chinchina. A bet a be source. So
depend on maybe our corny din about him.
Wouldn't my bet be ana?
Oh, say I better for the modos to be baby.
Oh, I mean, can say what a better pay. Missy wouldn't a better
for baby. I better.
Okay,
baby.
The sports messiah.
Luta na ifa na akwa
Minko some no one also.
Some tianu na ye di potatoes na so ko baby aba.
Dem na me soro, some dem say me joint soro.
Sa.
E ho na me she.
Hono wa boss sin.
Me nya me potato na me nya me kurikuri ka.
Eh, abu de bi ha ko say wo. Abuso fo dua. Ancient of this, as old as you are.
That me pass me dem ba empty me je me kurikuri no.
Na na won di to aka o.
I say me nya potato dia me say ni to.
Potato na nya di achi o. Kamo mu say nya di achi di bi o.
Abrodwuma no.
Aha.
Mo friend Asanto.
Ti enya de achi di bia.
Dabi. We de anoa. Nti ode makusam no. Egu ho. No de anwa kakra egu.
Wo de na to. Nchechere. Kurukuri.
Tubani. Awasa. Unni evident when so ntim ka awasa.
So the only one.
Ehwana mo. Misa yam kwen ma wiye ye ne Legon Cities. You know, I'm right back. The first season of Premier League from Thunderbolts. I have branch a friend Suraj Yusuf Kamal. Edin Komo ma enura game no say hard luck. And then ma Lions, Accra Lions share more. Now after the game, omo captain and omo din Komo concerning omo next game against Adriana. Omo nia bre pa. And which Black Stars head coach Chris Wooten was say player Ezedos no. Ekahubi na affect the Premier League, you know.
Luther, first of all, Legon City senior Lions in assembly I can't do no pana. Now me sure say they should gather themselves up and push. Now they are not in the good books of most Ghanaian football loving fans because of current situations we see some weeks ago. Barbie P Musamri. But definitely this is a new regime, this is a new crop of team they are trying to build, set a best sustaining in the league. Now my more they are quite common. And I've said a lot about Paco Sifamin in the morning. And your man, need your be also timid. But to miss key players within the setup, or Sebo and Sumo, so between Abuaman your Marco, is a huge blow for them. And one key factor for almost success story, Legon City's last season and Amaso Konodi was their fullback. Solid. So we knew now about the shoes are big. They also now would train our feeling in. Playing teams like Accra Lions, yes, I could agree with you one way or the other. But we are one team and they are very solid. Accra Lions, guys almost at the league on board for fair. Every any asset now. But on the Ghana player Exodus, Mamini Kambo Chris in Abaso.
Okay.
For some time now, on any Black Stars coach or hey games bar. Me the pass or so.
Oh yeah, dear.
Na ebi besha. Ebi games beat is Kotoko. Involved with Kotoko and involved with Haas. But yetiminya game between Bofakwa and Alti now. Yetiminya game between Mediama and Ebia Legon Cities no. Yetiminya Ebia King Faisal. Our moko relegation now one day. Omuni Ebia Adriana B no ye day. Not and normally no these coaches they will have to go to also venues are stressing him. It can be a call to Kwan or to Kwan Kusunyane. No, to Kwan Kumasi. No, to Kwan Kwan. And I know of a flight called Tamale. But this is a coach or you're interested with me, baby. Any. This is a coach with me, Chakwan Tintin Nakamu. Maybe I didn't call be a Doma. What I say, Obedrusian will drive him through. Obeko Doma. This is a coach who Kobrukum. What I say. So, venues. This is a coach of Timiko Karela games.
And one thing, Krana said, none of Friday, no Sunyane. Saturday,
no baby any. So, you look at this. And I strongly believe, say, any flight. Because if a flight I care from Sunyane to Kumasi, then Kumasi no abesino baby any. What I say?
Even Crown, the risk involved, those who are general allowances.
Yes. But the risk involved.
But you coaches
because Obedru Junction is war. A Buaka side or Tamos one. No remo no afar in Patum Quine. So,
or the assume is a flight from Accra to Kumasi or Obedru Kumasi to
Sunyane.
And also Obefa direct from Sunyane to Accra. Do Obedru Kumasi Krana to Babieni. Or some driving.
And he's
and
not
ultimately most of his period in spending in Ghana.
And he's not faced with spending more time here and making sure say the league, a bit better. There are some teams who should give no to me who soon it was born and shut on your day. And system then be our form. But out of it in India, none of the any Liberia friendly match. Left back. Fatao. And he said, yeah, Soa. They played well, they did well.
Very, very well.
Now, Adeba Ghana for any Munina say the opportunity to have them starting competitive games. Friendly match we can test results. Competitive games, see about who be said they call World Cup 2006. a dream may be in a center back a rely on Sopa Shila Iliasu. What I say?
Okay.
Iti onobe boy chiro kakra. Ubinya some key players be almost be free good crew say almost be opportunity about the national team. So these are the highest points we expect your club players need to reach. But the nyoma no ye ni nyina chi na wo di ni dwuma yi ame amete meta na chi 150% said the oye local league no nya no. Ani nsem a wo kan no de mesre ne se on pemre no musa ne bosses ne kwan fa so ma ne basa. No nye hunumu ne ntiase hunu se 14 free in terms of player exodus.
Players no mututu kwan no.
Luta me ame no te ase. Se ene se mo nua bi di machi. An opportunity ba me nua no e footballer. Ne yeso onko Tahiti.
Sompa FM.
Na Tahiti no. Ye be ma na katria $5,000 a month. Me ka che ne se be ma. Da be na me nkoja okutuka.
Ne se onko.
Because otna my mu has no bo league ni bia. Young man akosro apart from Kotoko has Samatex. Baby any Go Stars, some clubs that were owned by companies. All the 18 clubs nisi one ma. E mu be 8 any team three players salary ka ebro 5,000 Ghana with more than 4 or 5 players. 5,000 Ghana cedis in a crab no. All the bad dollars are. Yan fan say $500 a month. $500 a month for a professional player. These things can happen with Division 1, Division 2 are coming many problem.
Okay.
What I say. But the moment it happen with the Premier level, it becomes a big issue.
That's a Division 1 whole crowd and you're born virtually free.
Yes. It is a huge problem, and there is the investment I a league in no. Or more enjoy the investment within our league and the main architects of the game. And your mom won't enjoy the main at the DNA league, you know. Your Boliga, your Beria, Coach Crampono. I'm not saying the coach, any coach, the player, but it is really always the coach. This is called Beji. You see, me met back as a Lagos City, so back up Pimudino, maybe a Henny Dia, Coach Crampusi called Beji players, the crowd. So, player international Henny Dia, so there be also be. And one secret about the entire players, and I don't know, so new opportunity will Israel, Tahiti, in these countries, no Mukuni. Now, most of the top European clubs, no, and your mom will scout to the biggest European clubs, and I say, or more the top 5 European leagues in more Mobahabe players, no, or more for players in free the Premier League beam. This is a player exceptionally talented, and the agency would no more fan in Nako. If not, they move straight to Division 2, they move straight to Division 1, and they pick up these players over that particular place. It's not more because omo and I don't corner so omo resale value yesterday. It is assumed since it's over Ghana Premier League now 25 years and 25 now. It is assumed so 28, 29, 30. Because Abrafuni ni so over Ghana Premier League now 21. It is assumed so 25, 26.
Okay.
You say you are able to prove beyond reasonable doubt with documents legit towns away dear. A demunti or say they are not even the top 5 leagues are not picking players or more Ghana Premier League. So or more Ghana Premier League giving your opportunity. And what other leagues be to say Iran, Iraq, Israel, Qatar, they will have to accept it and go. Bangladesh or
Tina said the Black Stars head coach Canada. On one boss was in bit me.
The quality of the league in Ankasana and players no mobile league now so the Omutu Kwan Omuntimi more. Who the Omutu Kwan Omuntimi more? What catcher is our could do Egypt the shooting drill. Shooting drill no. Coach Becker was a pass the ball to the net. A one of bet him hey Bokuno. Most of me bonnet too. What's a Coach Leader said, my friend, why are you doing this? Pass the ball into the net. Pass the ball into the net. Pass the ball into the net. You see, the Obi was 28 years. I think I got Cherry Foundations.
David.
No, Luto was 28 years. I think I got Cherry Foundations. So all it comes down, Sikasem on the part, age factor on the part. Then you have lack of opportunities in the top 5 leagues. Maybe also be more so economical in your so on that part. But it is something we cannot stop as it stands. On many more thing. Without many more deal. Look at sikasem wedding. Obibo Ghana Premier League or Henkola 4. Obibo Ghana Premier League or Nyanamo Mudinachi. Abusiani nyina 183. It's in a quality player crana. After one season, no Jahonom de call. Because your class and Ankasa cannot pay him what other clubs are offering him.
And a bad thing said to be Timitra.
A bad thing. Look at minim kwebe so be fast we betra. A bad thing. The current system, the economic stature of the country, bibia e basa. People don't see their future lying in this country. There is no hope. Luther, and it does so way, and it does what I'm saying, baby, and it does so way. On my ultima, unuti, unu nine, ununza, unu baby, I don't remember, and it does only baby. I
come here, I say, right. Nansen boy, Anna Ahmeti, yeah. Mickey, Romania.
Oh, player exodus today is simple for economic reasons. If there is any better opportunity, as a wood to coin, Aqua you go.
Yeah.
Obi anyhow better na. Oko. Yeah. Me de me contract in the account the because be a professional be away you may be for economic reasons and then the other reasons will follow. I born a bon quadia, yes, Ghana player bedia to himself or free Ghana Bangladesh. So the economic reasons near top and some of the other reasons now follow. And Sika we born anymore now there be or my nankasa sikenim Sikan ewo. It is in the hands of a few. A select group being as a kanako could do munsem, but for the masses, not really. Ti you want na ha me common de no.
Miki antimi bibi Siano.
Ghana there now okay.
Say you play football ni ya.
Because yeah, there na was here.
Tell you share players no, the main characters no.
Team move for na ya hwe omo.
Them now they use the football no as a
the Ghana football problem is a microcosm of a general Ghanaian problem.
For man and kasa problem no
issues sikasem economics say sikasem ni we are. Untimi separated the football economy from the grand economy na ya wono. That is a macro. Untimi team frame enye. So we can't have a different football conversation. And then you be your mom. Then now, Kodoko say no beti metuya. Okay, Kodoko we are Kodoko 1 of 18. What about the other Premier League clubs? What about the Division 1 League clubs? If you go down to the grounds, Koko share the reality no. And this is our better studio. Yeah, better studio. Okay, cano. A different crowd. Here we can come and sit here in the studio and. If you enter into football, and there are certain things some of us we might not even say on radio or on TV. And it is not like these people are not forcing.
Sompa
Even omo company owned teams no. Companies no among come how on fan until say it is all rosy. Oh, if the companies tell you taxes or mutua how difficult it is to operate and they make profit, then you become aware. Say even the company teams they say some matters more go stars mono. And yes, you can nebu almost no omunim de omudi you, but they are still trying to maintain a certain standard. Although said to some extent it might not be sustainable for them until send your memo best in terms of young kasa or minor team no. Yeah.
Football a representation of you get my point. Nipa dosa na Ghana ha menstrual. Nipa dosa na Ghana ha omo ya ban adwuma. Bosome yam 5,000.
Fun percentage wise cry no be 30%.
And we say
30%.
So they wako elim kakra. So memma here nyane ye ho say we need a different I don't know omunya ne say omunya ne sa
so nti aban no sa akoye economic and nes aban ntimi bibia amwa
how
ene de na bema
oman na kasa aban ni bu no there issues into omeja no me football and that's all me there
enti de na Chris Wooten so akokasa
say Chris Wooten tio I am monti asema see you Chris Wooten on Ghana see you Chris Wooten does not know Ghana ono ne brani na no UK what na bo brano a European mindset you what the African mindset and the European mindset baby of free bano he will speak in the ideal situation where issues of welfare healthcare sanyo mano are priorities
yes
aha no oyare kra empakra wonya bi ndaso over there a big case so be yare wako hospital and I say ayare sabia na wenya mpanda so a big case over there no normal obi kwa beti bi de keta akwa se wada o
mintwa no be some 3-4 weeks ago na contractor ya no demolition wa ya oko Finland o se o mo ko supermarket bi animu anu hu se woman bi etwa o se woman twa to no ani be 2 minutes na helicopter o so no ko gina o se obusa no se obi the phone cry e ko a nke be take how long answer na helicopter abe since ho no mo ye no mo tamamina to ani helicopter no ko ani be yi na ambulance we free
emergency response
nipa ba ko no
emergency response
enti so ha no the compressor
how ko hospital can see oxygen crazy on how ko Cape Coast la ko intervete Cape Coast
hospital
metropolis o
yare for ni tiam no kra nurses ni bitu ga wo kire no ho
Cape Coast metropolis ko hwe intervete nse ni
ya de ba ko yare nko a tiam sa
enti you be do komola sere but that is how it is. So there is nothing like that now by the FA can do something. But yes, something that is so substantial. We need to take the bull by the horn and do certain things. But on my no no so I footballers and let's not forget, even if you pay, how much can you pay? Then there is an aspect of the devaluation of the cedi as against foreign currencies. And $100 or $200. So me je Ghana ha. It might look like ABIM fan is close to 4,000, and not even beyond 4,000. That is for $200.
Yeah.
Beyond 4,000 echo good. And imagine size can you know what happens next year? So $200 no might exceed 4,000 no. Akobe 6,000. Metna Ghana, you have massive 4,000 for year 1. 4,000 and a mess in year 2. But if I go there, near $200, if I take it now, now Mrs. Sande Baha, it will be more than the Mewa. So there are so many aspects of it. So there is nothing like you bet me a Kelly play Exodus. We can't. We can put in measures to mitigate the impact, and that is because you are an excellent talent pool. The problem can say a talent identification, scouting, and development. Can we look at developing or enhancing our expertise? Ghana and Kodabia and Bobo. So any players no move free hakono, but rather or more move came no. How are we making them the best that they can be? And that is the football education on from the basics. So in as much as players may free alcohol, they will live in large numbers near the end. We will still have quality enough players to replace them. I want to say I drink, but we can never beat player exodus. See a year free about me ain't me yet. So let's look at production of top talent who can quickly fill in and I say occupy voider or more creative, and it will help us because even the best in our league now might not even rank or rate higher in other leagues. It took at the one season Beje top scorer. Egypt is struggling, he's been played out of position. And Che Baiteje was amongst the top scorers were a league mo. Or Tanzania, he's returned. Augustino Kra, Tanzania, he's returned. There might be various reasons behind or more return, no. But I'm trying to paint a picture to tell you that omo why league ni mo body di in the even when they go, they struggle. It tells us something. We might be producing quality players, but standard-wise, they are not up there amongst the top sides. So, how can we make the Ghanaian player technically good? See a Camp Ghana player we are. What's the Spain for no players are? You see player we know. Your name may be out here. Passing, positioning, division. Enti a typical Spanish player on himself was sad, you know. Enti aya wo developing and now wo mana peja enyeding. So let's focus more on how we educate, train, and develop our players. Crucial. Yetimi anesa aluta. Ye mbetna ha ensun se players ne dodo na ekọ. Enti ama league ni gu no. That is not really Adiana Emma ye born eba form. So let's just move beyond that. But and the court baso.
Okay.
Na court ne baso ni na ne nipa kuo mienu. Wo mu ejina de ma ekuo bi a mebo ni din de a chewe nche bia. Omo de GFA na court. Ene GFA president Owura Keto Krekusu akọ court. Nipa kuo ye from Alasan Yaya ana Adams George. Omukuo no the New Ghana Social Justice Forum. Na omo the GFA na court ana Owura Ket Edwin Simeon Kraku enso akọ court. Na omo kosiki se aka court nemfa injunction ento FA no ne elections a opeso oye ne so because omo wo nyoma ba ko mienu miensa ensia enso ni bia omo gidi se entwe we football nim. Court ne share say ende omo mrambeshia omo kokoshia ya mpampa ende, so they caused an appearance around 9 o'clock mu hoko no and omo call the high court and wa Accra nti omo call court no ombra the first document no court na share say case no we to asheda nti we to the akoshe Monday the 23rd of October 2023 and some na court ne kan injunction kan nti see the court 23rd October. It means that if any shares or betimia elections no in the next week or two, and you're possible until this court hearing has been dealt with. Now, oko more cases ni mo a ebito asumo ebito
I don't want contempt of court. Court na nu ni nyansa obetina se di asem. Ni ni se so se bi sounds no so. Good.
Court name so.
The first plaintiff, no, Nipa from the New Ghana Social Justice Forum, no. Omasemene saying, Omujidi said the GFA is practicing dictatorial democracy.
Pressing to condemn
for fear of getting nominations to contest against the current president. And you be able to say I treat to us you be so someone inside with the free form.
Dabi.
What is the cat? And I said, who ni pebi about bunting? I be say, when a club and say I'm out of the free.
Dabi.
So what is that? Aboegu. Plaintiffs believe that there is a clear indication of bribery, coercion, intimidation, and threats of prospective contestants. Coercion. There is coercion among us. There is chemistry. Coercion, coerced. Huh? Aboegu. 4. And 5. That the former GFA president, Kwesi Nyantakyi, is more so the godfather of the second defendant. Second defendant here in Ketukreku. And here. Ketukreku, the godfather in Kwesi Nyantakyi. If Abana ever to know, I'm over Handy Padrin best cause Sanoma said you, me at Tamadri, me say, a home Semfata, Kodinako, about my creme, till Nipana or Kokota Kodin Junction. Or say court in my injunction. Nana Samba ko jina so ne say Ketukreku ne godfather and Nyantakyi. As me American into kanokre. Ababa buabi wo. Dabi. That's it Maboegu.
So can you see asem so?
Patrol. Number 6. That the second defendant Ketukreku is a proxy and ally of Kwesi Nyantakyi. Hence the need to stop and avoid the cabal continuation of Ket's master's dubious legacy. The former GFA president, Kwesi Nyantakyi, who has been kindly sanctioned by FIFA. In other words, the former GFA president is still running the organization abysmally. anye dia me pa chompa chomtre senti na Ghana for no mo dia ma say managers lawyer kraku yentra na enchesem no ehin no wakohu se kwesi ntachicha or remote control GFA se munye sei ana wanante akọ office se me kwakọ yedwuma dabi mumongu.
Next one, number 7.
That the Ghana Premier League had virtually collapsed under the tenure of the second defendant, making it very necessary for an injunction of an unopposed election in favor of the second defendant. Sebi. Manusu suminem we and some so I say and some fun and now the court could not get or the cat could not court Edin Sama Sebi in Tansa and some fata airborne. Ketokra kunya mayen na a league near suspend you.
Oh yes.
Anas normalization and a COVID 3 straight years ni intimimbo league. Mpacho ati ase. Ket ne bae no ya bo league no prensa so kotoko has and a media ma omaji league no. Inti na also kokot ka cho mo say ye league na ye bo no virtually collapse when there's bad power sponsorship. When there are balls, when go clubs need you boot.
Yeah.
Then Yabo League, see I have 2 matches. After that, I didn't team of the week about. So what could you not court say? Yem old bucket in GFA kwedu. Say we my boy. That most of the current crop of senior players of the Ghana national team are footballers related to his football club Dreams FC. Hence, clear case of corruption, favoritism and nepotism at the heart of the Ghana Football Association. Okay, another sebi in say. Did I you about Dreams?
Derby.
Iñaki Williams about Dreams.
Derby.
Medasipi. Jordan are you about Dreams?
Derby.
Kudus about Dreams.
Derby.
Medasipi. Salis about Dreams.
Derby. National team.
And I say senior national team. Oh no, not same niyeka. But also senior national team.
That be creative.
Tariq Lamptey about Dreams.
Yeti Chroma across. I will share other national teams in the Krana. And no, Dreams FC.
Also senior players of a Ghana national team.
Medasipi. One can grab players. This is senior players. Yabagu and
Yabagu.
Medasipi. 9. The defendant Ket Okreku, under his tenure, JP received many sponsorship, but this has not reflected on the collapsed Ghana Premier League and the various national teams. Sika Omajibi, Mameka Sika Omaji wa hanya nchire ikuzi senfo.
Yeah.
Your Premier League negu.
Derby.
Your national team negu.
Derby.
Omo nyadia. Different from egu. Mpacho mabogu ana mimbungi.
Yabagu.
11. Wherefore we pray for this honorable court and FIFA to hear the voice for the voiceless masses and act accordingly. That under the leadership of Ketokreku 10, there is a culture of loot and share at the heart of Ghana Football Association. Hence, the need for court and FIFA to seek accountability and transparency to bring decency in the game. Mpacho, we need to cover GFA accounts for 2 years by and by and yen sign.
That's sign.
External auditors, internal auditors, among sign.
Sign.
Yen fa copy in Congress, mom, you too. Asama can oju to man. Yabagu. Thank you very much. Wherefore, we pray this honorable court and FIFA to hear the voice for the voiceless and masses and act accordingly in the name of fair play. Now, this is where I get into my elements. We inside job.
Sir.
Straight.
Omo aye yeti omo na say
inside job. Inside job me can pay actual.
Ade.
Lawyer ni now timi hwe nyame anim e bo kwadu we movies a motion no. Waje ni sika okoye na adwuma. Inside job. Court is a serious place for serious business. As person me kona me ko boji efi kwadu. Say yen fa injunction ento yen league yen election so yen football this cabibre ebre yen players ni nipa bi omadwuma omo ya e wo se me bokwadu a ababa ewo
nyina so
tibi kofa nsem rodo rather nsem biara wo de ka DGF akogina court say merci wo Sompa FM cut e court GF in court he minim say court ni nyansem no obebu asem na emom ensem na me kan me nya judge intimi mwa na me mpentem so mwa asem na emom erudu rather sema me madwum na emu ha inside job almost sponsor petition way from within.
No, but Maybe it's an attempt to frustrate the system.
You frustrate the system with proper.
Because and no more court is and here to the 23rd October. The FA had plans or they have an itinerary ahead of the elections process. Into why BBA we booking reservations anyway. Then obenya this development. That means a further postponement.
See,
so what you
me I can be. Me wadam for no Western. Me Georgia Free. Now me say stop elections now. I must show proper intent, backed by reasonable arguments.
No, but Bishop, in recent past, we have allowed football for Nanayo for various peoples to frustrate the system. Mechanics are say court seven. It started from somewhere. In recent last 2-3 months, yenya not less than 3 court cases against the FA. Omina pay injunction. Your league ya FA. There were issues with Ashgood say yakwe ne frame wa ha ne yenka asem we into court and find injunction fantoso. So it looks like abeye something a common place. Me sorry na no me to na me court me ko siki injunction on anything football. Maybe when I feel say your man ko ye. Minim said they make an what and this is a GFA process. Omenya a massive endorsement from the football electorate. No, Omamoko to abano elections no one yoma no. Omo 2 minutes more take decisions on money. Yeah. Tino call Congress no be any who raise concern. Omo a case way. They don't have any relationship at all with the Ghana Football Association in the Jumedie. In certain terms, we wait na engineers obe no more wa omode kika nsem omode no.
That's a question.
I hope you get it. And omo kasa they presented their case as if say one. Omo ye alien to the football happenings wa ne kwan football for faso yo monioma. To even say accountability anyway, you know. They forgot that FIFA audited accounts from the FA at the end of every financial year. When it is that FIFA census say FA no ne sika semni sika mu dwumedie no baby etosia FIFA will react even before ye ne yebete.
Okay.
Because before the report ne back Congress I say on be way no. FIFA already has a copy, has studied it and has approved it. The FA has internal auditors and external auditors. But obi koye case say maybe it's because of you say commentary wa bontin sama wa titi ni we no. And you also sorry akwa koye bibia ne. So it is the football people that have allowed for Sanyoma way to and in this case what it means is that and yet temporarily injuncted the process say they running football a sequine as a idea a call round no what to be ashame and now bronika say you throw a spanner in the wheel into now it's easy so what disrupt it what say idea no omoko court is here na court ka say engineer so the statement of claim from the plaintiffs no enya de oji to me ye into our case na to egua. The FA might have won the case, they might have proved the point, but yen to me accounted for time wasted.
Such normal sono kwakwaya na entanese the image of the FA.
Oh, it does. It gives them say they be our court as a corporate entity, because the FA seeks to have relationships, partnerships, sponsorships with other companies near there. Now, person me bet bata me no digima. You want me to be your partner, so they be our same work court. I would think twice about it. In TRA phone sano, yeah, because you are not careful. We might end up destroying the same one thing that brings us together, which is the football. Since you can't do football anymore, some of these things are part of it. One of the reasons. There are many reasons Sikeni Abonim baby count here.
And they say sir yaya last Sunday one na
obi animo
enu ne akade ameba no because and they say yanko coordinator so no nje ba say omo lawyers na be represent Tom and say they will be there in persons.
You know, let's live in a manner. Yeah, money be unscrupulous being sano and call frustrated football system. No, a serious business. Mashada and San Mabro so back me no name answer. Me just say be ochina ba e bit my say man.
Yeah.
So we but what the thing say me ya obi ko gina we so say.
Sompa FM.
Like, let's be serious. Me I tell them say we inside job because my the politics reverse psychology we use to say I will employ it.
So then be somebody within best idea we.
Okay, say Jojo free intent so you never know. Boss, reverse psychology. Court any ability in some papa no. Every sembia,
ya last amo.
Ya na ya oboni ana. Ya kokot.
Na me ka say wa chief for you.
Pacho msro.
Na me ka say kremu.
Pacho.
Kremu say
me nimdi ya last ani bi.
We.
Ba address na we mu ma ya last na me nim no ni
okay kwe
assistants.
Kinka we ni sanu man di enye bi.
So ana George Adams so there the idea basically
the real issue is the okay say Jojo free na lawyer na this we about Bontiana can be ni lawyer and can make be fan tra.
That
get the point. But then look at the point arguments raised in Aswa or they call Aquacope injunction. Oh, and your mind so yes record. Adama we can time na nti the fast track court by no.
Yeah.
Temnara
pa
a fast track court go because way from under 26th it means nearly a month or answer no matter.
23rd.
You are telling me. So this means that
no, as part of a more a relief of music, they are praying the court to say omo injuncte the league election process. And so if case needing court, no can who be it is dicey if the FA wants to go ahead with the elections.
But Ashanti could be in a similar situation with the league.
Yes. Once I be say obi file a motion say or secure injunction, it doesn't mean the order has been granted.
Okay.
But I am not technically a wise or lawyer be too for say when a motion say court as you be a serve court no so open injunction etiao no. Your lawyers will advise you say menye unless you have absolutely every shred of evidence say there it will not cause one irreparable damage. Didn't you omaka say jai bibia na ye ebia me ne ata ewo asase issues me koto asase atapoku so abeto asase the same one issue no eguso a ekoso na me de akọ court say court mfa injunction to so say atapoku ntumi nye adwuma wa asase so kopem se yebeka asem ne we ne hu di asase na ye ne dia na atapoku aye foundation o si dan wo so so to understand say satapoku si dan ne wo so a it will cause an irreparable damage say the obeye no ebema asase na fe kra de se ye ka na ye media asase na say kra. So that aspect of the irreparable damage if you have absolute confidence say the way will not impugn on the other person's right in the day, you can go ahead and do it. So there have been cases at law court. But I will cite the case for you another time. But the case nankasa bebe nam di ye na bro. No your hene. Ana hiye no. Emfa say manso ba. Ana nipa no ne prayer konya no. Echo file for injunction say almost stopping nipa ne say e didn't be see akonya ne so. But the traditional leaders went ahead no omo didn't see akonya so because they felt traditionally honor the right person. A court na cite or hene ne didn't see so for contempt.
But for more
because it was to allow for a traditional process to go on. And then your case ni we no ne di odi for ne di odi be but court now citing for contempt say you have serve notice say injunction and ama to aso na maye ebisu kosa nipa no to aso kokoye de oye no court na citing for contempt.
Okay,
so you can't predict the outcome of a law court. Internal lawyers no mutu for say if you are served with such a motion now don't continue with the action. So in this case the onus lies on the FA. See a bet to and I yen to but from baby amemete any the little knowledge I have on matters like this, I don't think it will be prudent for them to proceed with the elections when a case like this is at the High Court.
Let's say almost a month.
Yeah.
23rd of next month.
Exactly.
Okay, Madam Wase, ya brana nyaso. Echina, we give them a pass full time, dwumadi no so 9:30 to 12. We benya enough time. Na ya wura munye pa. If say papa pokweba si awona. A lot of course. Ene normal be bro Michael Sarbodu ne Michael Akomia, Jeffrey Asari. Omunya be wura mti echina said the dana da ye buy from day one. Ibi samri monya ye mugidi a yeso ye ngu mu aseda de mu pebia de mamo no ye sembo se kina sai suwe no ye be wura mu full time dwumadi no so na ye de mu pebia no de abram ne hunu babia eko eni babia eba ye beda obibia ase so do kasa fide ne to ha wo Sompa 93.1 emi de Shootout dwumadi de brought ya tapukunka wote Michael Akomia response Mizaya nkasa so na Sarbodu wote ne kamidin Edilu Tech in production no eye Ricardo Varas so na Nas Kremono no and a Prince Ebubome man Prince Ebubome man Prince na fa wo mama because Mr. Anto de ne hia me pa Mr. Anto Mr. Bruno region on one RFA election no yekoto ama no incoming RFA election or Bruno region division 2 clubs ni nyina owura no wo nimdie pa obetimi dia ba nti surgical doctor ye football no person obeboa e ma bia ye kama nti Mr. Anto ene ye chawo yisho no so ye bon pese bebe kama na Kwesi Dangai me memma na Kwesi Dangai Moro Kwesi no NDC vice chairman atibe Boamanten constituency ye do bibia ase ye dwumadi na si e kira no pa obeti yenka
no mfie mi ebe konkai
awie
Opue ya wampuo ni kwao odi eniji eni mkansha abara bomu wa futu